Hello children and welcome to St. Ursula Girls High School and Junior College Nagpur's online teaching module. I, Mrs. Ashrita, will be your facilitator for Science 2. We have started with Chapter 6, Animal Classification, and in this module, we will be covering the complete phylum of Chordata. Phylum Chordata shows the presence of a notochord in at least one stage or any stage of the development of an animal. Pharyngeal gill-slits are present during at least any stage of the development of the animal. Singular tubular spinal cord is present on the dorsal side of the body, while the heart is present on the ventral side of the body. This phylum is divided into three subphylums. First subphylum is Urochordata. All the animals under this subphylum are marine and their body is covered like skin tunic or it is something like a skin test. During the larva stage, the animals are free swimming and notochord is present only in the tail region of the larva. Hence, they are called as Urochordates. The larva metamorphoses into an adult after it settles down at the bottom of the sea. Generally, these animals are seen to be hermaphrodites. The next subphylum is Cephalochordata. These animals are small and are like fishes. Most of them are marine. The notochord is present throughout the body length of the animal. Like you can see over here, this is the notochord that is present throughout the body length of the animal. The pharynx is very large and it contains gill-slits. Can you see over here? Pharyngeal gill-slits. These animals are mostly unisexual. The last subphylum is Vertebrata or Craniata. In these animals, the notochord is replaced by a vertebral column. These animals show the presence of a well-developed head. Their brain is protected by a cranium. Endoskeleton in these animals is either cartilaginous or bony. Some chordates show the presence of jaws while some are jawless. Let us study Vertebrata subphylum in detail. The Vertebrata subphylum is divided into 6 classes. The first class, Cyclostomata. The animals under class Cyclostomata are jawless, but they show a presence of a sucker in their mouth. Their skin is soft without presence of any scales, while they show paired appendages which are absent. Endoskeleton is cartilaginous. Most of the animals are ectoparasites. The next class is class Pisces. Children, from Pisces, all the classes that will follow are very simple because you have to write what you see in the specimen, and all the classes from Pisces and above it, most of the animals you are well familiar with. So I think that now from Pisces onwards, things will become more easier for you. Pisces, that means fishes. These animals are cold-blooded. Cold-blooded animals are also known as poikilotherms. These animals are aquatic animals living in either marine or fresh water. Their body is spindle-shaped, the shape of a fish. This shape, the boat-like shape, is called as a spindle shape. There is a reason that they are spindle shaped because this minimizes the water resistance and helps the fishes to swim comfortably without resistance. They have paired and unpaired fins for swimming. The tail fin is usually useful as a steering organ. That means it gives direction as to which direction the fish will swim. The exoskeleton is in the form of scales, while the endoskeleton is either cartilaginous or bony. Exo means outside skeleton is in form of scales, while the inside, the endoskeleton, is either cartilaginous or bony. Respiration occurs with the help of gills. Example: Rohu, Pomfret, seahorse, shark, electric ray, stingray, etc. Next, class Amphibia. These animals are strictly aquatic only during the larva phase and perform only aquatic respiration, whereas they can live in water as well as on land during their adult life. In other words, in the larva stage, they can only live in water, but in the adult stage, they can live on water as well as on land. They have two pairs of appendages. Digits are without claws. Appendages means the forearm and the legs are termed as appendages. Exoskeleton, that means external skeleton, is absent. Skin is without any derivative and usually kept moist for respiration. External ear is absent, but tapetum is present. Tapetum is an internally present structure of a ear. The neck is absent. Eyes are prominent with eyelids. Example: frog, toad, and salamander. Next class is class Reptilia. According to the course of animal evolution, these are the first true terrestrial animal with a creeping movement. They are cold-blooded. They creep on land as their body cannot be lifted up. Their skin is dry and scaly, but they show the presence of neck between their head and their trunk. External ear is absent. Digits are provided with claws. Example: tortoise, lizard, snake, etc. The fifth class is class Aves. These vertebrates are completely adapted to aerial life. Aerial life means they can fly and their body is completely adapted to the pattern of flying. These are warm-blooded hemiotherms, that is, they can maintain their body temperature constant. Their body is spindle-shaped to minimize air resistance during flight. Forelimbs are modified into wings. Digits are covered with scales and bear claws. Exoskeleton is present in the form of feathers. Neck is present between head and trunk, but a jaw is modified into a beak. Example: peacock, parrot, pigeon, duck, penguin, etc. The last is class Mammalia. The presence of mammary gland is typical character of Mammalia. These animals are warm-blooded animals. Body of these animals is divided into head, neck, trunk, tail. Digits are provided with nails, claws or hooves. Exoskeleton is present in the form of hair or fur. Example: elephant, human, kangaroo, dolphin, bat, etc. Children, this brings us to the end of the chapter. I hope you understood and noted down everything in your textbook as well as in your rough notebook. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. May God bless you all.